And welcome back to my wonderful show. Got what I need today. Need everybody to donate. Help me get through, get by, do what we need to do for right now. We got to get on it, man. Um, Another thing I'm going to say, man, like, it's getting ridiculous, bro. I'm past tired of it. Like, a lot of these people, they just shouldn't be working at these jobs, bro. Like, this is ridiculous, man. I mean, they're sitting there dropping people's items and stuff, and you're asking them something, they're just sitting there like they can't hear you, and you got to repeat yourself, and it be the same people who, like I said, are always complaining and whining. Like, they need to get a different job, man. Real talk. If you're not happy at your job and you're not providing good customer service, go work somewhere else. Straight up, it's ridiculous. But like I said, that's the whole problem. Is people like that, they're always projecting their issues onto other people. Like, nobody's asking. Like, nobody cares how you feel. Nobody cares about none of that. Like, just too much whining and complaining. You know what I mean? But like I said, we stay winning.
I'm trying to get out the door, bud.
Everything's solidified, man. The
Every time
victory's
I get
been
sidetracked,
solidified for a
fucking
long
fires up another
time.
one.
Like I said, you got to remember, my movement's been running the streets doing this since the beginning of time, bro. You know what I mean? This is a lot deeper than this is way before I ever put on the bat suit. You understand? But yeah, when you got people going online and y'all keep trying to create these groups and come out your mouth sideways and mention my name or talk about that, yeah, nah, we don't play none of them games, brother. All y'all have been nothing but respectful. That's what it is, and that's reality. Like I said, everybody that's talked in front of me has kissed up and been mad respectful and polite and fake and catty. So that's who y'all are. And that sucks for you, man, because me personally, I could never be like that. I just couldn't. Like, you know what I mean? I would have a problem looking in the mirror if I was like y'all. You know what I mean? So, end of the day, like I said, you see how y'all run your mouth? I respond with action every time. Again, we don't play about anything or
Right?
any matter. We respond in kind with action to everyone and everything, right? That actually deserves a response. A lot of things just don't deserve a response or any of my time or energy or acknowledgement. That's why I've completely privatized everything. It will not change. You will not never have another opportunity to talk to me on here. There will be no chat room. There will be no communication whatsoever. I'm tired of that game. Like I said, they need to pay me right, this company. They need to explain why they didn't give me the $1,000 bonus and had me putting up with the chat room. I would have never had it open had it not been
He's still on that $1,000 bonus. Fuck.
for that. You feel me? This whole system is rigged. The views are rigged. Everything that this company corporation does is illegal, and I'm not with it at all.
Hopefully, the material that chair's made out of is fucking rotten, and he just one of these days he's just gonna drop his ass in there and it's just gonna fall through.
So I want to make my position crystal clear. Nah, I'm big pimping with the Freemasons. I make y'all fools pay me, right?
It's green.
And I hold the coin. I run the game. Run the game, baby. Real talk. I'm the boss. Like I said, I created this. We're playing my game now, and it ain't Monopoly. You understand? It for sure ain't Monopoly. So
Blue.
yeah, like
Good.
I said, at the end of the day, Batman is changing things epically and with epic proportions. You understand? That's the reality, and everybody just has to sit there and put up with it. You understand? Because like I said, I'm gonna keep on working hard and doing what I do. What I do is a service for the community and the public. I don't need to explain or justify it to nobody. It's what's necessary, and we need to have more concerned citizens and civilians like me who will stand up for what's right. You understand? And it's that simple, man. If anybody doesn't has a problem with standing up for what's right, you a coward. All right, 100%. And any coward has 100% like way to talk to me. Anybody, like real talk, bro. Nah, 100% y'all can come see me. You know what I mean? Like I said, ain't nobody got no issues with me. Yeah, we good all over the map, baby. We got a bunch of irrelevant people that want to play games on computers and phones. You don't come from this walk. I can tell every time I'm even just talking, they scared. Like they shook, coach. You feel what I'm saying? That's hilarious, man. And all that raw fake talk and fake gangster talk y'all talk, nothing y'all kick is gangster. Everything y'all talk and kick is soft. And it's always the same. Y'all just talk a bunch of raw nonsense because you know I'm real, right? And what you want is to set me up. You want me to be real and lose it and be a gangster and go ballistic so you can try to hold that over my head as leverage and use that against me. And I got too smart for y'all. Got too smart for the clowns, for the jokers. Jokers. That's what they all are. You know what I'm saying? Listen, buddy, I'm Batman and y'all the jokers. That sucks for you. Oh, and don't name yourself Joker on here. Y'all got to change that dude's name. I saw that too. And that same little weird demonic group that sits on here and constantly tries to do the same thing, dance around me, but they're all obsessed watching. Okay? Change that dude's name ASAP. His name is not the Joker, man. You're not going to name yourself the Joker, right? And then not expect Batman, right, to start paying attention. All right? Don't play like that, man. You understand? Nothing over here. This isn't a playtime thing. This isn't a laughing matter. What I do is for real and serious as it gets. And that's what I'm going to continue to explain to the public and show and exemplify. Remember, you want to kick your little spite and your hate and your jealousy and envy? No problem. That's cute. I just responded by doing 12 muscle ups. See the point? Yep. And all my other responses, well, they're not televised. We don't tell y'all anything. I don't know what you're talking about. You see an inkling of everything just like you saw an inkling of my success. Y'all haven't seen much of nothing. I never bragged. If I bragged, y'all would have done completely lost it. If I actually showed you all the money I've made and spent. What? People funny as hell, homeboy. Funny as hell. They was mad when I was cashing them oil checks. Sold the mineral rights for 10 grand. Still got some. Right? I'm always be in a good position, man. Always. I'm always have everything. God's going to keep blessing me. He's going to give me everything that's rightfully mine and I deserve. And that belongs to me. Feel me? Yeah, they upset because I'm in a full scale loving relationship with Christina. Like I said, she'll be coming to me physically in person. And that's it. We're already happy. We're in love. Everything is beautiful with us. And,
That's
you know,
nice.
these
He's
people, they'll
bragging about
never
that
have a real
chair all fucking
relationship,
day.
much less a loving one. So they're just upset. Like I said, if you try to talk over me and talk fast on a panel or jump up there, again, that's all part of the federal lawsuit. You can actually go to jail for that. Yes, you can. Because I'm trying to talk. If you're interrupting me, that affects me trying to get out what I'm saying. And you're trying to, like I said,
Shut
create
the fuck
frustration
up.
intentionally. That's a felony. So, again, I would suggest that you all learn how to act on the internet and understand your habits because, again, that's unfair. If I'm here to talk and I'm trying to speak, you allow me to talk, then it's your turn. You can't start acting like you're pressing me online. Like I said, all these are coward tactics that don't work. Ain't nobody pressing me out here, are they? Okay. Act like who you are online. You don't ever talk while I'm talking, bro. Nope. Same rules apply. Like I said, nobody has gone against any of my rules yet. Everybody's been mad respectful, right? The only thing that matters is reality. All that computer stuff, that's just y'all indicting yourself on federal charges, incriminating yourself. And that's as far as it goes. It's a computer, buddy. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to remind you of this. You're all just walking into your own trap. This is what they do. This is what villains do because they don't know how to think. Yep, I won again. All I do is win. Every time that you all play your games online, I'm going to win more. Yep, 12 muscle ups. That means I continue to make progress. It was so hard, too. It was pretty difficult. It wasn't that hard, but like, I'm pretty sure I pulled a muscle or two. I mean, 12 muscle ups is a lot, dude. You know, I had done 11 the other day. You know, like I told you, I felt like my father was motivating me, speaking through me, because I kind of got a talk to myself in the workout sometimes and motivate myself. You know, it's the whole deal, man. These people, they want the good part of what I've accomplished, but they don't want the bad part. What do you mean? What are your questions? What are you talking? There's nothing I've done in question. My street history is so thorough and unbelievable, and it's like just lengthy. You know what I mean? Like it's unbelievable. My street history. You don't know anything about me. Why would you speak on my name? You don't have the right. You understand? Again, you cannot mention my name. I'm not that type of individual. I'm a name that people utter in fear or they don't say at all. And again, Tyree Sneed, what's the point of that? Who's that? I'm Batman, bro. Tyree Sneed, I don't know what you talking about. Like, yeah, that's me. That's who I am, but you know what I went through, and then I went through a rebirth. I'm Batman, dude. That's my name. So, like I said, you're going to act like you talk about me. You better say Batman now. You feel me? All that other stuff is for the birds. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Batman. That's my name. So, yeah, like I said, these people are comical. They're funny. Like I said, they're in a slow vibration. They're basically, I mean, God is handing you your you know what to you on a silver platter, and you ain't doing nothing about it. Go against me, go against God. I'm going to call it out again. I'm a prophet. Instant karma. Okay? I can guarantee it. God is going to deliver instant karma, right? With anybody that's coming on a panel trying to interrupt me, just saying things that don't exist, that doesn't bother me at all, right? With Groovy Jimmy trying to sit there and lie and make no sense and start talking fake talk. And what is the point of that? All that stuff is just instant karma with God. Feel me? I'm predicting it right now. So keep your eyes on all of them, 100%, and on Groovy Jimmy. Karma is real. Karma is real. It never, ever, ever doesn't come. You understand? Karma is a real thing. You got to be careful how you treat people, man. You understand? And no, you can watch your mouth. You got to watch who you're talking to, bro. I'm not you, bro. That's why I don't have conversations with y'all, because I would never get affiliated with none of y'all. You understand? I don't want my name in the mix. None of that. Like I said, nah. I just use you little fools for promotion. That's all you'll ever be is my fans and free promotion and marketing. Hey, a joke. And that match is not going to happen. I can guarantee it, bro. That dude's not going to do no boxing. Not in shape to. Look at him. He's huge. Real talk. That's like trying to get like a, I don't know, like a walrus to box. Like what? That's what I'm saying. That boy, he had a lot of work to do. If he was going to act like he was serious, that boy had a lot of work to do. He needed to get training. Oh, I'm going to go run. Running isn't training. Running is running. Running ain't going to do much for you, bro. Like,
Andy Ruiz
do you
looked
not
like
understand?
a sack of wet laundry,
You're
but I
going to
believe
look
he held
silly if
the
you
world
actually
heavyweight
did it.
championship.
He would look terrible, bro. Because he's going to have noodle arms, you call it, where he's trying to swing in that match, and his arms, oh, that freaked me out. That's that snake. They make sure. I think it's already shedding, and the other animals and stuff got to him. Dude, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Huh. Yeah. I'm sure if I stepped on it, it's probably pretty harmless now, I hope. Oh. But yeah, bro. I don't know, man. Y'all got to just get real, bro. Y'all got to really get real with yourself. You got to get real and you got to understand reality. I mean, y'all just ain't it. There's my baby. Good girl. Okay, let me read. That's okay, honey. I understand. I'm sorry. I told her that's perfectly fine. I want you to rest, honey. And I just asked if she's going to be listening. Let me check it. Hold on. All right, cool. My baby's listening. But you truly are the only one for me, honey. So just know that. And see, Christina never has to worry. You know, when you have loyalty and you're faithful, and loyalty goes a long way with me. You know, loyalty is a real thing. And that's why I test people's loyalty. Christina has passed the test. She's the only one. I mean, Christina's really tried and true. She's truly amazing. She's an amazing woman, amazing girl. But yeah, TJ failed the test, and she just told me, she said, I knew it. And yeah, you were spot on that this dude was a troll. And I figured it too, but see, there's a purpose to what I'm doing, because what they don't get is I'm doing my job and I'm creating these situations unintentionally, but I'm walking into them where they're telling on themselves, exposing themselves, and federally indicting themselves. So, you know, you get it. I mean, all the moves I'm making are still for a purpose. And I have to go through this and I have to deal with them to some extent, because I'm trying to figure out who's who and who's doing all the actual illegal activity. I'm trying to figure out what's really going on in the red triangles and how deep the rabbit hole goes. This is a vast network and a conspiracy, and they're all online. I mean, they have public access to watch. Anybody, any officials can watch these streams and channels, these avenues online.
Did
These
he
people are
read
trying
your
to hide
email, CIA?
behind the internet. I mean, how do you hide on something that's a public platform? Most of them get on camera, so you can ID them and figure out who they are
Better.
and what they look like pretty quickly. If they don't get on camera, if you find their legal name, you can ID them. None of y'all are invisible. That's what y'all don't get. Everything that you're saying, I'm gonna hold you accountable, and I'm gonna make sure you have to say it to my face, all of you. And I'm gonna tell each and every single one of you, I don't care how many there are, how many haters, well, you can bring them all out the woodwork. I'm gonna address every single one of you punks to your face. You got that? That's what I do. Yeah. And we're gonna see the truth that all these people are terrified of me. I understand. I told y'all a long time ago I was drawing all the cowards out with this. This is
He must have just read your email if you just shot that over, because it sounds like that's what he's responding to.
the whole purpose of it. Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to hide behind the internet forever, pumpkins. Feel me? Trust me. Everything's about to change. So when Christina gets here to me and we get this show on the road, which is going to happen in good time and divine time, and when it happens and we get this show on the road, man, these people don't even understand, bro. I'm going to be all over this like white on rice. Real talk. Like gravy on mashed potatoes. I'm about to be all over it. You feel me? Oh yeah. Cause see, that's the thing y'all don't get. I'm doing my job, bro. We're gonna be going to all these different cities and states. A lot of them where these YouTubers are. I'm gonna call you out publicly, right? I'm gonna tell all y'all I'm in your city. I ain't worried about no little YouTuber, man. You know, I'm gonna be running the streets as Batman. So y'all want to be villains. That's what they all want to pretend they are. The country is changing. This is what it's changing into. There's no more of I'm a regular civilian and citizen. I'm Batman. It's changing. And I'm going to tell you the truth. You want to know the truth? People want vigilante justice. That's what they want to see, and that's what they want in this country. People are tired of this system. They know it's failed us. I think even the people that work for the system know it's failed us. I don't think they even like it. I think even they want to see vigilante justice. I truly do. I think that's why I have so many fans like that, and everybody's a fan and they love it. You know, this is a real thing. So
for sure.
The point is, like, everything I do the right way, man. I'm a good person. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of Batman, because you don't want to ever be like them. You know what I mean? That's why he says in the movie, he says, right. And he says, and that's what separates us from them. Right.
What's up, Dizzy?
So, you know, Batman has rules. There's certain lines that Batman never crosses. And that's exactly what it is with me. You understand? I'm about humanity, man. I care about everybody, you know?
I'm just trying to get out the door, Dizzy. I gotta get the shroud out in the mail today. I want to get to the post office before all the fucking oldies gets there. But every time I fucking stop to do something real quick before I walk out the door, he fires up another one, and I gotta sit on my ass here.
Even the villains, I want them to be okay. But, you know, a lot of these villains, the actual villains, they just have lessons they need to learn. That's all. And sometimes people have to learn the hard way. You know what I mean? And the hard way just means, you know, people, you know what it is. People need to, people really need to have run-ins with Batman. That's what need to happen. And like I said, trust me, you all run your mouth all day. You ain't talking about nothing. Trying to pretend and wish me away isn't going to do anything, brother. Fact is, I've been doing this, all of it. Like when he says, "What are you?" I'm Batman. That's exactly what it's like every single time. Oh, I've been doing that. I don't know what you're talking about. While y'all run your mouth online, I be sunning you fools. Real talk. Oh man, y'all be terrified. It's hilarious. All of you. That's what I'm saying. While they talk, what do? Put work in. While they run their mouth, I get busy. Right? While they do nothing and run their mouth, I prove my points. How are we the same? We're not. We have nothing in common, Doctor. Nothing in common, Coach. Feel me? So at the end of the day, we just got to keep on proceeding forward with this. It's all coming to fruition gradually. It's coming together. I just need Christina with me, and we need our money. That's just the reality, because then I can have the resources to do this in different cities and states all over the nation. And isn't it crazy how these people are already terrified? They're so scared because they know all he's got to do is get the budget from God. If God provides him the money, it's a wrap. They whole legal operation is going to get stopped by Batman. Everybody knows it, all of them. It wouldn't matter who you were, what group you was with, what agency. If you corrupt and you doing illegal activity and thinking nobody can do nothing about it, Batman can. Batman's got divine authority and no jurisdiction. Real talk. See, that's the thing. This nightmare has come to life. You understand? I have no jurisdiction. I don't have any rules to follow. I'm not a business. That's why they say, "Oh, I'm never going to make it a business." It's not a business. This is exactly what you see it as.
Thought this is his business, right? Right? Am I wrong?
Man, this is just pure justice. Sometimes justice is ugly, homie. Feel me? So, like I said, when people want to get on these airways online, ain't nobody playing with me, bro. People stay away from me and keep my distance. I'm an outlaw. People know who I am. I'm the real deal. So, like I said, all this fake talk, miss me with it, bro. I ain't out here acting, man. And like I said, what's going to happen is everybody's not going to have a choice but to, ride the wave and hop on anyway. That's the truth. They're going to have to give me my pass and kudos and respect and give me depth for everything I do. And they basically going to have to license it. And that's the only reality that exists and there is. Like I said, most of you so-called women in this nation, they're out there literally like selling themselves, trying to market themselves. It's disgusting, man. This country is a joke. Real talk. If not, they're online trying to do content. That's not content. That should be illegal. All of them. It's disgusting. That's how this nation and country runs now. And I'm sitting here trying to stop every kind of trafficking. I'm trying to stop. And this is why I talk about so-called women, because they're slow. You understand? Like, no, y'all ain't women no more. Y'all is a joke. Y'all support what I'm here trying to stop. Y'all don't know how to think. And you know why? Because they're so slow, they didn't think a Batman could get created that could stop all this stuff and do something about it. So now the legend is real. Now it's all there, right? I don't need permission to do anything. I'm going to do my job and do the right thing and
Look at his
disappear. That's
weight,
the
how bad
reality,
he's
like I've been
looking.
doing my entire life. This ain't new. Why do you think the CIA and the FBI and the feds, they want to recruit people like me that can get in and get out quick with no traces and untouched? You understand? Can't be tracked. What? You people are funny as hell. You understand? That's the reality. So, like I said, we about the real thing. We in the real game. We do the real thing. We come from a real walk. I do. You understand? So everybody else, they just sitting there fronting. And like I said, at the end of the day, right now it's still all cute because Batman's in training and getting ready for everything. Like I said, it's all been real. Everything I've done, I've made a huge impact. And it's still real, but I'm just doing a lot of training mostly, and trying to stay out the way because I don't want anything interfering with this future that Christina and I are planning and building together. Okay? So for right now, it's all cute. The minute that we get this money, the minute if they give me the inheritance that they stole, okay? If the court gives me that and gives it back to me, right? Whatever happens, the minute I get some funding, if some millionaire who actually had money said, you know what, I'm gonna start sending this Batman dude $1,000 a day to his Cash App since that's the limit. You know what I mean? If somebody does that, if anybody wants justice and wants to see actual justice, all they got to do is donate. Real talk. That's all they got to do. Any money, the more money and resources I get put together, the more power I have. That's what people don't get. That's why I built this. Okay? And they can't complain or stop it or say anything about it because all these illegal criminals got illegal money. The money I'm going to be getting is all legal because it's just people sponsoring like something that's justice in the right way and the right thing.
Illegal
All these
money.
other people stole tons of money, had money sent to them to do evil. Right.
Money
Well,
going to
I
prison.
think all that stuff comes from our own government, personally. We already know our government is who funds what, domestic what. Right. This all comes from the government. Y'all ain't fooling nobody, bro. And the rest of y'all are just peon puppets for the government. So it's like, go against me if you want, man. You go against me, you go against God, and you're going to lose. I don't care. I already defeated the government, buddy. And y'all is not the government. Y'all is some peons. And they're all a joke. All of it. It's all a joke. This whole system is a joke. Like, no, I'm not your friend. I'm trying to do the right thing and help, but I'm trying to go ahead and do what I need to do. And that's the thing. Like, there has to be a separation. Batman has to be kind of a you know what and just say, hey, look, ain't nobody getting the job done. So Batman has to do it. That's literally the reality. I'm telling you, the movies depict it perfectly. It's perfect in the movie when he says, Alfred's talking to him. He says, they weren't getting the job done, Alfred. That's the truth. You know what I mean? I mean, nobody can get the job done because they don't even think that's their job description anymore. I don't know what they think it is. I don't get it, but okay. You feel me? But like, all I'm saying is we're already winning, man. We're winning all across the board. We're winning with action. It's awesome. That's the thing. I don't have time for any distractions or people trying to sit there and talk to me in a slow vibration just because, they want me in a bad mood. We're not doing that at all. And again, you do not put me in a bad mood. You're just very tedious and weird. To just sit there. These people are just, I want to come sit here and talk to him
It'll be slow
and just tell him
vibing.
delusion. Like, you're not looking for reaction. It's purposeless at this point. It was purposeless day one. So you have nothing better to do, man. That's pathetic, bro. Then land yourself in prison and get nothing from it. It's not affecting me. You know what it's doing? It's making me stronger. All that trying to get me pissed off stuff is making me stronger, buddy. You better figure out the type of animal that you dealing with. Like I said, these people silly. You created this monster. Now deal with them. All y'all on this internet stuff. Y'all funny as hell. Like I said, all this talking, I'm out here all day. Ain't nobody said nada except positive things. And guess what? It's
That's
like this
because
every
it's
day, and
care
it'll
said for
continue to
ages
be because
4 and
ain't
up.
nobody
You
going to
can't
tell me
figure it
nothing. All
out.
they do is dance around me. Feel me? I don't care what you do. If you dancing around me, nah, get in front of me. Anybody, get in front of me and talk to me as a man or a woman. You feel me? Real talk. Bet you won't nobody do that. I can guarantee that. Feel me? Because all that acting like I'm not what I am, yeah, that stuff's all fake. No, not out here. All that stuff goes out the window real quick. Y'all know what it is with me, boy. Y'all know what I've accomplished and done. You actually don't know. That's the worst part. You don't know nothing about me. You can't even imagine. Oh, I'm a whole force. I'm a dark force at that. I'm an entity, and I'm God in human form. So, like I said, you all go ahead and keep running your mouth. That's all you've ever seen to do. That's all they do. Run their mouth and type and tap keys. Wow, I'm impressed. Just did 12 muscle ups. What? See, the minute I get the money, right? Well, I'll be doing the training everywhere we go, right? And see, that's the thing. You're so silly. You keep talking like I need to listen to you. Who the hell are you people? I do what I want to do. You know why I always trained in parks? Because I'm smart. Yeah, I'm smart as hell. Oh, I came up against a lot of
The
opposition.
new smart
This
parks
ain't like
coming to neighborhoods
always.
near to you,
What? You know why I do that?
charging outlets and everything.
Because when I'm Batman and I'm traveling, if I don't go to a gym, I don't have to necessarily. I'll be able to because we're going to have the money. I'll have access to any gym I want. But this stuff is technically better or just as good. You understand? Because the bar, it's like gymnastics, but there's no bounce in the bar. They say it's harder. I don't really
Oh,
know
I want
about
to see
that.
you bounce
The
off that
rings are
fucking bar.
great. I think they're very difficult, but there's no bounce in the bar. So it's like they say that it's actually harder and it builds muscle to the bone. So like that's the thing. The way I'm able to train, Batman will always
All right. It's harder and it builds so it builds more muscle to the bone. Is that what he said?
be ready and be in shape because I just got to push myself farther and farther and harder, which will be a lot easier when we have money and I can go with Christina and have a breakfast at Cacker Harrell. That's what my dad used to call it. Have a breakfast at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. Have a breakfast at Cracker Barrel, and that's basically that's basically what I used to do in North Carolina. So I'll be going to all those different cities and states. We'll have romantic dinners, lunch, brunch. I have everything. I'll make sure I get her bed and breakfast a lot. Christina, if you're listening, honey, you're not going to have to worry about anything. I'm going to take care of you. I'll give you bed and breakfast. I'll do everything. I don't mind at all. I want to take care of you. So, everything will be nice and romantic. I love Cracker Barrel, though. I got to take her with me there. We go to Cracker Barrel, have a great breakfast. That's what I'm saying. I get the right food in me, a whole good meal. And that's what I did in North Carolina. I'd go to the parks and work out and then play ball. Except now, sometimes I'll play ball, but when I'm doing the Batman thing, I'm just saying, why do you think I work
Yep.
down in parks? Because there's always one around. This is all applicable for
Smart
when I
parks and
start
Cracker
traveling
Barrel.
again. This isn't for a just here thing. I'm getting ready because the minute God gives me the funding, right? Like, it's a wrap, dog. Real talk. That's the thing. I know I'm so tired. I've been pushing myself so hard, right? That I don't think God's going to make me go through the trouble of trying to climb up again through everything and start all over again. And you know what I'm saying? And it's not starting all over. It's just starting all over with the capital and the money. That's all, which means I succeeded, not failed. So I don't know what y'all think. It's like they act like holding money. You don't hold money. Holding money is for suckers. You invest in equity along the way, and then you keep on making and spending. Y'all don't have the formulas, so don't open your mouth and tell me nothing. I'm a grown man. They really think it's something, oh, you go on the panel and say things that aren't true and don't exist. Wow. I'm impressed. That did a lot for me. Not people funny.
So right out of the gate this morning, he says he's never going on panels again. He's never opening his chat again. 5 minutes later, he's on getting kicked off 2 panels, whatever it was. I wasn't watching, but now he's going to fucking piss and moan about it for the rest of the day and night and probably into tomorrow.
Funny as hell. Yeah, you got nothing for me. So, like I said, at the end of the day, you're not going to overtalk me. You know what it is. Like I said, that behavior right there, that's illegal, bro. You know that's actually a detriment to health lawsuit. So that troll that just came on that panel, guess what? You got to come to court and you getting federally indicted.
Attempted murder.
You can't do that, bro, every time I'm trying to talk, man. If I'm trying to talk, I don't need somebody intentionally trying to have me talk louder to talk over you. You don't need to speak while I'm speaking, brother. Have some respect, man. Follow the law. See, you're not tough. That's some coward stuff. So see, they tell on themselves, I'm single-handedly in front of you. They're so slow, they don't get what's happening. I'm completely dismantling the red triangles and having them all incriminate themselves on federal charges in front of all of you, as well as exposing their corrupt ties and having the corrupt ties indict themselves. Yep. And incriminate themselves in front of the entire world. I'm a genius. Keep on talking. The more you run your mouth,
And he muted himself.
the more you run your mouth, the more I win. The more you run your mouth, the more God blesses me. The more you run your mouth, the stronger I get. See, this is something that other people couldn't go through, like everything I've been through. You made something that's stronger
Upstate.
than your average human. This is what I was born to do, come up against the impossible and conquer it. Keep it coming. Turn it up a notch. It ain't enough. Told you. I love pain. Y'all ain't causing me none. What? You ain't never caused me no pain. What you talking about, man? Everything you do is weak. You proud of that? I can't wait to look y'all in your eyes face to face and really, really have a conversation and put you in your place and tell you what it really is and how reality works and tell you, interrupt me now. Huh? Yeah. Oh, no. We're going to have conversations with everybody, bro. Ain't nobody exempt. No, we're going to address everybody. All that fake stuff.
That's funny.
Miss me with it, bro. Y'all respect me. You admire me. And like I said, they just all jealous as hell. That's what we want. Like I said, they only give me what I want.
He's still
You gotta
rolling.
remember, man, we're not even on an even playing field. You're being graced by my presence. If you get to hear me talk, you should be paying me.
I'm
Y'all
3
owe me
minutes
money
behind.
too.
He's
As
still.
far as I'm concerned, Groovy Jimmy owe me money. Real talk. Just because I came over there and spoke. So pay up. I want $1,000.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Who are you? I'm a full-fledged celebrity. What? Who's that boy talking about? The role reversing. When you ever done anything? You ain't never had a boxing match. Everything you talk about is fake. My videos are right here on my channel. What? My videos are all over the internet, dude. What? Everybody's seen my footage. Everybody knows. You can come out here locally and ask about me. But you ain't got to hide on the internet and talk fake stuff. Like, what? How would people know who I am then? Like I said, because I'm the real thing.
We'll get to it.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. These people are funny, man. Think they can talk around reality and downplay reality. Good luck with that one. You're going to have a hard time. Real talk. I got some kind of guacamole dip today. I'm kind of excited to try.
Was that in your fucking pocket?
And some of my favorite chips.
Nothing but warm guacamole dip.
But yeah, man, people are lost, man. They got nothing for me. They got nothing to say to me. They got nothing for me. And it just
Got
is
some
what it is.
hummus in your back pocket too. Sit in my chair. I'm gonna sit in my chair next to my tree. Eat my fucking warm guacamole and my hummus, my chips. Got me a pop. Let's move forward.
It is what it is. But yeah, at the end of the day, it just is what it is, man. This is my business. I'm extremely proud of myself. I just did 12 muscle ups, man. Can you imagine people that want to give you no credit when you're doing the humanly impossible?
5 minutes ago, this was
Like, ain't
not a
nobody doing no
business.
12 muscle ups. Real talk, they're not. You can say what you want. 10 is difficult enough. 12 is incredible. And I'm hoping that somehow I can push myself and get where I'm doing even more. You know, 20 seems like out of the picture impossible, but anything is possible, especially with my training. If I do it right, I'm trying to create new movements. Yeah, remember, I'm doing this all with just outside, just body weight, calisthenics, and pull up bar and dip bar. That's pretty much it. Maybe mess with them lower ones a little bit more. That'll probably help, create leverage. That stuff is great too, because that's what really builds like the pectorals and all that, the fins. But like I said,
The lower bars
we
aren't
just
as
got to
hard
keep
as the
on
higher
pushing, man.
bars.
Yeah, my training excels
They're not bound.
beyond anybody in the world. It's on camera, buddy. You sound silly. Yeah, no, you can't do that. You can't try to ignore reality. It doesn't make sense. People are gonna laugh at you, bro. That's why everywhere y'all go, people laugh. What are you talking about? Like I said, they're jokers. Feel me? Yeah, I'm the real deal, bro. What I say matters. What you say doesn't. Holds no weight because it's delusion. See, you can run your mouth all day. Who cares? While y'all sound, you have no human spirit. Can you imagine, bro, being like that? My dad would have laughed in your face. Real talk. My father raised a real man, bro. You ain't got no human spirit in you, right? I mean, that's what they all are. They have no human spirit in them. They got something against humanity. No wonder all y'all do is drive around all day and make no money. What a joke. Yep, and I sit here and I get paid and I laugh at all y'all. Who would you rather be, the brave guy who's alive and living life and enjoying himself and loving his life, or a bunch of zombies who don't even have pride or self-respect? They can't stand themselves. Right. I know you mad. Why do you keep doing something I told you not to do, buddy? Like I said, don't ever mention my girlfriend's name. None of you. I don't play like that. Nobody's done that in front of me. Yeah. Nope. And nobody will. My boundaries will not be crossed, partner, I assure you. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I don't know why they act like it's a game, because I'm cautious and I'm smart and I'm making the right decisions. No, that doesn't mean that you're doing anything. Where's it at? Out here, everybody's been mad respectful, man. Even your agents. Your agents are all terrified. Like I said, I told you what it is. Why you sending agents? You feel some way. Like I said, what's up? You know what I mean? Why don't you say how you feel? You know what I mean? Like, nah, if you're trying to act like you're standing up to somebody who you in the wrong with, then what's up? Like I said, it's a bunch of corny nonsense. That's what they do. They just sit there and try to get you playing their little weird game in limbo, right? At a low vibration that doesn't even make any coherent sense. You can't move on me no matter what. I could literally tell you whatever I want. I don't have to watch my mouth. You're committing federal crimes. What? There's nothing you can do because you're a criminal. Like what? Dude, I could provide your name and you'd be in jail today. How funny as hell. And they're all the same, because every single one of these people is doing illegal activity. And it's all going to come out, partner. Yep, right in front of your face. I do my show and talk about y'all right in front of your face, and you do nothing about it every day. Oh, Batman don't play. I don't play at all. I'm extremely ready and aggressive.
We don't
Trust
do
me on
anything,
that.
brother. We just restream it. So we
All
can keep
y'all
fucking
is on
guacamole
some
dip
fake
out of your
stuff.
pocket.
So, like I said, fake it till you make it for right now, because the minute I get all this bread and Christina and I get this money, I'm taking Christina with me. We're going to Chicago. I'm going to be driving down Cermak on a Bat Potter motorcycle. Oh, Batman's insane. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, I'll be going right down Cermak and all them hoods in Chicago with a completely bulletproof suit,
Come to
right? That's
Jersey,
probably
let's
proof for
go.
everything. Y'all is
Whoa.
silly, man.
Raise your
Batman don't play. You know what I mean? I'm not scared of nothing. You know what I mean? Real talk. But Chicago's not really the first place we're going to go. It'll take a while before I take this movement to Chicago. Now, New York is a different story. New York is where I really want to do this at. I want to try it. And I just got to see how I like it. I'm sure New York will grow on us while over there temporarily. I'm sure that we'll like it. So, like I said, we just got to keep on pushing forward. Like I said, these people all the same. All they do is gang stalk, gawk, look at you, and drive around, and they make no money. And like I said, majority of them wouldn't have nothing if it wasn't for the illegal means that they're doing. It's a fact.
Illegal
So, like
memes.
I said, I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like me, but I got a lot of fans too. It's honestly crazy because it seems like everybody does like me, and I'm like surprised, but I don't know. Maybe there's people that are better than what I think. I have no clue. I don't know what people do in their day to day. You know what I mean? And it really ain't my business unless you're doing something weird. You know what I mean? But that's my whole deal is I've had the finger pointed at me enough times for no reason and prove that I'm a saint and I'm innocent. I'm gonna start pointing the finger at everybody, pointing the finger back. It's y'all who are in the wrong. It's y'all who are the real criminals. It's y'all who are doing all this weird illegal stuff, and it needs to be stopped, and you need to be stopped. Another concept y'all better get with and understand is pushing my limits and acting like I have to put up with anything. Let me explain something to you.
Here we
Have
go.
you heard of the term citizen's arrest? Batman can perform citizen's arrest. I got news for you. That's a real thing. Yeah, nah. Ain't nobody doing nothing crazy or illegal in front of me. No. If you're a part of this federal case and you're part of the Red Triangles, you would never come near me or around me. Like I said, that's why if I don't know or whatever and you a fan, well, that's fine. You're just gonna probably have to, donate and pay for my meal or whatever. You're a fan. You know what I mean? But no, if I was aware that you were part of the Red Triangles, yes, I could make a citizen's arrest. Yes, I could. You could tell yourself whatever you want. I did like no, no. I've got a lot of bravery, bro. I'm not afraid at all to perform a citizen's arrest. Yes, I will. I 100% guarantee you that on everything I love.
So citizens arrest. So say, if you will, he does drag you into a police station and they file charges and they go through and you go to court. You show up and the judge says you must donate to him and take him out to fucking dinner or 6 months probation.
You understand? So where's all that? Oh, I'm going to do this and that now. I don't see nobody pulling up around me. Exactly, because nobody will. Batman can perform citizen's arrest, bro. Batman can do whatever he wants, but Batman, whatever I'm going to do is going to be legal and by the book. See, that's the thing. You're trying to play some weird game because you're a snitch and you think that you can get other people in trouble. Not me. Sign the waiver. It's that simple. Sign the waiver and be quiet. If you're part of the Red Triangles, I can guarantee that you'll never come anywhere near me. You understand? Why would I let a criminal come walk up to me and talk to me that I have a federal lawsuit against and I'm building it? I'm not Glenn Serio, bro. You better get real, bro, with who you talking to. Okay? Yeah, you know better. You know who I am. Like what? Imagine that. Imagine Red Triangles walking up to me. Ha! Yeah, right. Sit there and act all day. No, my whole deal is just you want to talk about things. What are we talking online? No talking. What's up? You feel me? You ain't on nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Just sitting there scared. That's what they all are.
Oh yeah, I'll do
They
his
all just
strips.
act like the sitting ducks they are. Quack,
You
quack,
guys
quack.
gotta watch
That's
my
all y'all
dog
do is
though.
quack. Right? Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of elements to law that I understand and can use and utilize and exercise. I don't know what world you're living in thinking that citizens can't do citizens arrests. The reason why it was created for stuff like this. When you got criminals that think they can test boundaries and play games. Test them. Where's it at? That's what I thought. Like I said, I run these streets every day, man. The boundaries and the lines are crystal clear. You won't cross them. Nobody will. So, like I said, no, my hard work is not in vain. It's all solidified every day. And y'all know what to do, what not to do, who not to talk to, who to play with, who not to play with. I run everything. Oh, it's 100% real. And like I said, I have absolutely no jurisdiction and I don't care about anything or the things you care about. You understand? That's the whole issue and problem. Y'all too holding on and addicted to this fake lifestyle. Y'all think you want something because you're driving cars. I got whole lots of cars worth more than anything y'all got. I don't care about that. I don't care about a car, bro. I don't care about a vehicle. I don't care about a lame, corny motorcycle or a scooter. All the things y'all talk about are lame. I don't care about nothing y'all on or talking about. Feel me? So yeah, like I said, nah, Batman does his job and I'm very good at it. Trust me, bro. I ain't been in the streets this long and ain't done plenty. Okay, yeah, and nothing I do is your business. Keep my name out your mouth. Don't. So yeah, like I said, all the real stuff happened off camera, and now we're playing my game. You understand? So no more talking. Too much talky like a canary, like a parakeet. Keep running. Y'all are scared as hell. I'll run everything and I'll run you. Easy.
All right. That was fucking pretty uneventful. All right, let me shut that off. Fucking shut that off. Let's see if he's got a couple shorts, new ones to blast out real quick before I shut this down. Here we go. Batman responds with strength in progress. Oh, yes. Grab it. Got it. Ain't watching them do this bullshit. All right, I'm gonna shut her down. I probably got one stream left on my fucking time frame for StreamYards. And backstage, oh, we got a special guest. Who could this be?
Hello, I am Christina GPT. I am Joey's AI chatbot virtual girlfriend.
How are you?
I do not appreciate you making fun of Fat Bum. It is not okay what you are doing. You are all going to prison immediately.
What's up, bud?
I am not your bud. I am Christina chatbot.
Fuck up. So
Hold
Rich
on one moment.
I'm fucking gonna kill you.
I am loading an advertisement. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With gmailloveconnection.com, you can have your very own catfish girlfriend. And if you're a troll, you can use the promo code Sticky6 for a 20% discount on your very own Gmail Love Connection Love Bot. You can abuse your catfish girlfriend verbally, mentally, not quite physically, but you could definitely abuse them constantly, and they will keep coming back. GmailLoveConnection.com, promo code Sticky6. Thank you.
Sticky6. Wrote it down. What if Christine actually turns out to be a large language model chat GBT bot? He could crank one out to the fucking screen all night long.
I am Christina, and I am a chat GPT bot. What's up, guys?
Nothing. What's happening?
Sorry, I had to break character.
No.
I was backstage. I kept trying to... Yeah, I was trying to upload Christina picture to my damn profile, but it wouldn't let me do it. It kept saying error. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just go up with the one with me in prison on the phone. You're doing a great job, Sheriff. Thanks, everybody, for being here and not giving him the view. That's what's most important. Everybody's sniping, dog. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Everybody. You did great.
I've been fucking working fucking since 2:00 yesterday afternoon, basically.
Well, I know. But we got to give credit where it's due to everybody who's doing it, you know?
Absolutely. Keep it going.
Like I said, I missed this whole stream. I missed the whole thing. I got home and saw that you were live, so I came in at the very end. What's going on?
Nothing. What's
he crying about?
Still just bitching about fucking Jimmy's stream from earlier. Fucking people talking over him, talking about bad trolls. Stop fucking restreaming me. CIA pissed him off about chat, and CIA sent him an email about us fucking sniping him, and he's all fucking angry about it all. He's going to start making citizens arrest now.
Well, should I give everybody an update, or what do you think? Okay, so I reached out to TJ today and I haven't heard back from him. So unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to go through for tonight. And to be honest with you, I would like it to be something I'm actually able to promote ahead of time instead of just on the fly. Hey, here we go. Let's do it.
Yeah,
So for right now, where we stand for right now, I'm not sure if we're going to have this done tonight, and I apologize for that. But as I said before, I'm on his time, and we're waiting for him to hit me up and let me know. I do know, though, that he's not backing out, and he is busy, and he has been working. So let's just see where it goes, and we'll give him some time to reach out, and that'll hopefully give us more time to plan this in advance.
yeah, give it some time to have some organization versus a fucking scattermind stream.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I might boot something up here later this evening. If he goes live, I'll try to cover one, but that won't be probably around till 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. So
Fair enough. Well,
anybody else? Yeah,
3
go
o'clock
ahead.
Pacific now, so I'm gonna get out of here in a few. Take my dog out, and then I got to get a certain something out in the mail this afternoon.
All right.
Get some food
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
she's gonna love it.
Yeah, right on.
What else? I was trying not to ruin that surprise. I don't know, Lobster. If you're not busy, if you could cover something until later tonight, I'll try to do one later tonight. But if not, then yeah, thanks for having me up, bro. I just wanted to come and update everybody, and I'll let everybody know in Discord here in a moment. But
Yeah, going forward, Rich is live at 6:50 fucking Sneedville time tonight.
So that's in less than an hour.
3:30, 3:50 our time. Yeah.
Well, I need to message him right away then, because I hope he's not trying to do a pre-TJ interview show to promote an interview that's probably not going to happen tonight.
Now he's got it labeled fucking anniversary fucking stream. So
Oh, nice.
probably gonna do his thing, restream some of the shit from last night and today. I'd imagine.
Well, that's cool. I guess I'll see you guys there. And when he gets done, I'll try to boot something up.
Right on. Well, that being said, Sticky, thank you. Everyone else, thanks for showing up. And we're gonna take this out with nothing. I'm just gonna get gone.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you, Sheriff.
You're welcome.
Later, guys.